can't resist us.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 6 in season number 3 of the Turkey Hill Series. We are here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway in Seattle, Washington for the Armory Digital 250. 15 laps of action around this 2.6 mile speedway, and we're going to see a lot of pack racing in this race and a lot of passing. And because this is a super speedway where we run restrictor plates, we're going to have those big packs, and because of that, there will be no pit stops in this race. We don't want to cause any trouble when we have those big packs like that where they frequently go 4 wide here. It's going to be really hard for those guys to come down the pit lane when they're going 4 wide. So no pit stops here, just like Daytona and Talladega, since this is a restrictor plate racetrack. We're not going to be doing that. Anyways, this race is actually a little bit shorter than the past. It's actually shorter than all the races we've had so far in the Turkey Hill Series. 250 compared to 300. Only 15 laps around this speedway, so it's going to be a very quick race for these guys. So you got to get up front pretty quick. And that's just something to note out there because, you know, we've had a lot of these longer races. This is shorter than all the races we have had this season. Anyways, coming into this race, Reagan Whitlock leads the points with 151 of those. Ryan Madden and Matt Dalio both 10 points off the points lead. Matt Tuck, who was the points leader throughout most of the first 5 races this season, is 12 points behind. And how about Emmanuel Hartnett? 5th in the points, 16 behind. Any one of those guys, or even someone that's behind those guys in the points, could end up being the points leader at the end of this one. We just don't know. That's why we race. Let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here for the Armory Digital 250. We got ourselves the number 52 of Jordan Newman, starting on the pole position. Alongside him, it's the Season 1 champion of the series, Eric Almenhart, in the number 24, row number 2. We'll see the 39 of Jesse Turner, the winner of the Chick-fil-A All-Star Race that was held here back in August. Keep that in mind. And alongside Jesse Turner, it's the number 51 of Noah Cars, even though you can't see him because of the banked pit lane. That's just pretty awesome right there. This whole racetrack is totally awesome, by the way. Landon Napa starts alongside the 11 of Cameron Black in row number 3, the points leader. Reagan Whitlock alongside Davey Johnson in row 4. Row 5 sees Jack Porkins and Jonathan Scavnicki. Row number 6 has Dan Smith Jr. and the defending champion of the Turkey Hill Series, Nathan Stapleton. We're going to go ahead and make sure Josh Crash starts this race. Elijah Gordon will start alongside Marty Johnson in row number 7. Row number 8 will see Tristan Allen and Isaac Nichols. Let's go ahead and make sure the number 6 of Josh Crash starts this one. Then we'll get to the race here in the Armory Digital 250. We are back, and everybody is rolling off this time, so all 40 starters will start here at Armory Digital. Anyways, it's been a very entertaining season so far. The past couple of races especially, I have felt have been very entertaining. Not too many crashes, not too much passing. When it comes to the passing, we're going to have a lot of that here at Armory Digital, so we can scratch that. But we shouldn't see as many cautions as we do at Daytona and Talladega because we have restrictor plates in these cars, unlike when we go to Daytona and Talladega. We take them out when we go to Daytona and Talladega. Here at Armory Digital, they are in. So these guys are going to be going a little bit slower than they do at Daytona and Talladega, which is going to actually cause more passing than those racetracks. It's going to be fun. We're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Tried to record this many times, and finally, I'm getting it right. Green flag is out, and we're racing here at Armory Digital. Jordan Newman with the advantage in the number 52. Right behind him, it's Jesse Turner. And you got Landon Napa here in the 01. If I'm not mistaken, I think Landon Napa might have advanced. I'm pretty sure he advanced in the Chick-fil-A Showdown that was held here back in Season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series in August. So he knows his way around this racetrack, but so does Jesse Turner. But the L1's got the inside, and he is going to take the lead away from Jesse Turner and Jordan Newman in this one. And it's going to be Landon Napa in the 01, who's going to attempt to lead the first lap of action. Here comes the points leader, Reagan Whitlock, trying to get to the inside of Landon Napa. It's going to be Napa who leads lap 1 here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. And already we have 4 wide, but do not worry. Here at Armory Digital, 4 wide works out a lot better than it does at Daytona or Talladega because they are going slower. But that does not mean they won't crash here at this racetrack. We've seen crashes here before, and you should expect them to happen. Anyways, the number 11 of Cameron Black trying to get around the 19 of Reagan Whitlock. Will he be able to get a run to the inside? Yes, he will. Elijah Gordon right behind the number 11. And behind Elijah Gordon, it's Nicholas Samadillo, Ferdinand Gabat, and William Brock. Anyways, there goes Cameron Black taking the lead away from the 19. You're definitely going to want to be on the inside lane. If you're on the outside lane, you're not going to get up front. So those guys up there, Almond Hart, Tristan Allen, and Nathan Stapleton back in there. Oh no! The 89's upside down! Dan Smith Jr. flying! Alex Bonsignor, Matt Dalio, and that is one wild ride Dan Smith Jr. is taken. My goodness gracious, remember what I said? You got to expect the crash to happen here. And boy, did it ever happen. Noah Cars, Caleb Hoffman, Jonathan Rivers, Stuart Gratton, Tristan Allen, Jonathan Skimnicki. You see Almanart there in the 24. Matt Dalio, Alex Bonsignor in the 42. My, oh my. I think these guys are still racing back to the line here. They are. It's Nicholas Samadillo who is going to win the race back. I think, yep. Elijah Gordon was coming close on that outside. Remember the race on Monday? Chris Dodd won the race on the outside lane there by 2 1/1000ths of a second. We might see something like that in today's race, but Nicholas Samadillo got the inside lane to work for that one. Since there are no pit stops at this racetrack, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the reviewing of this big crash on lap 3 in the Armory Digital 250. This is what happened here. You see Davey Johnson is to the outside of Dan Smith Jr. for this one. And you know how turn 4 is always the place where we have crashes at Daytona? Here at Armory Digital, it's always just past the start-finish line heading into turn number 1. It's when Skimnicki comes and hits that 89. When he goes over, he already had a lot of air as his right side wheels had gone up in the air from that impact. And he was upside down in this one in the number 89. You see all these guys here. Abe Troxel in the 44 getting caught up in this one. Matt Dalio here in the 1. He came into this race with a shot of taking the points lead. He's going to get a piece of this one. And the 42 of Alex Bonsignor also getting involved. Then back in here, it's just a junkyard. See Stapleton in there. Trey Bart has been having a terrible season here in the Turkey Hill Series. It's definitely not getting any better here. You see John Arndt, the winner at California. You see Gratton. You see that's Davey Johnson there in the 43. Isaac Nichols. A lot of guys getting caught up in this one here in the Armory Digital 250. The guy who got the worst of it was that guy right there, Dan Smith Jr. Going to replay this in real time, and that 89. So when Noah Cars, it's when he hit Noah Cars with that hard impact, he actually got his right wheels up in the air, and Skimnicki came in and pushed him upside down, and he stayed upside down. He did not get back on all fours there. That is a wicked, violent crash for the 89 of Dan Smith Jr. And we usually do not see crashes of that magnitude here at Armory Digital, especially considering the speeds we are going. But unfortunately for Dan Smith Jr., it wasn't that pretty. We're going to go on board here with the number 43 of Davey Johnson. And this one is going to be a pretty big one for the 43. He's going to see that 89 come up. See him go upside down, and he goes into the outside wall. You see all the carnage behind him. 24, 22, 05, 98 behind him. Hoffman is involved. You see Jonathan Rivers there. It's a tough break for all those guys involved in this one. But anyways, we must get back to the racing, and Nicholas Samedio's leading the field in the number 7. Let's see what he does on the first restart of the day here in the Armory Digital 250. Back here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway, and one thing I'm always going to hate about these Super Speedway races that only have 15, 17 laps. When you get a caution, a lot of the racing gets taken away because of it. I hate that, but you know what? That's just the way it is. And Armory Digital has a little bit of a longer caution period than other racetracks, so that's a tough one there. But hey, you know what? That's one less lap that these guys can crash again. So just think of it that way. Anyways, Nicholas Samedio leading the field. Elijah Gordon, his teammate, right behind him. We got William Brock, Cameron Black. How about Emmanuel Hartnett here? He comes in 16 points off the points lead. He might be able to take it at the end of this one. We're just going to have to see. Ferdinand Gabat, Jack Porkins, Reagan Whitlock, the points leader. Jordan Newman, the pole sitter. And the 0-1 of Landon Napa, the top 10 for this one. But we could end up having somebody back in there get this win. You never know. Guys who are currently out of the race include everybody I do believe that is 3 laps down, except for Davey Johnson, Noah Cars. Yeah, only those 2 guys. So 4 guys out: Dan Smith Jr., Jonathan Skibnicki, Matt Dalio. He's going to drop in the points after this one, and Alex Bonksnor getting a last place finish here in the Armory Digital 250. Anyways, Sam Edio continues to lead in the number 7. Here comes the 11 of Cameron Black for second, underneath of Elijah Gordon. Emmanuel Hartnett getting a draft on the 11 there on the inside lane. Jack Porkins trying to make something happen there in the 33. Of course, they do have single file restarts here, so they're going to be spread out a little bit here, but they're going to get back to that 4-5 wide pack that they were in before that crash happened. So we're just going to have to see how that all shake things up. I mean, I definitely think we're going to get somebody in the back to win this thing. We still got quite a few laps to go. It is going to be 7 laps to go when we cross the line this time. So still a long time left in this one here at Armory Digital, and anything can happen between now and the finish of this one. Jack Porkins now, Jordan Newman to the inside of the 33 and the 11. He's got a great run there on the inside. How about Tyler O'Riddy in the number 40 with Cody Smart behind him on the inside lane? And the pole sitter is back up front here at Armory Digital, leading the field in the number 52. As you can tell, we have about a 30-car pack here. And you see these stragglers back in here. Jesse Turner was caught up in that crash a little bit. You see Abe Troxel, Caleb Hoffman, Noah Cars, and Davey Johnson back in there. You got Tristan Allen, Eric Almenhart, Stuart Graham, Jonathan Rivers. They were all caught up in this one. But I think everyone from Bartow on up still has a shot at winning this race. And I say there's about 25 cars in this pack. For the lead, Tyler O'Riddy is going to lead lap number 9 here at Armory Digital. Here comes Cody Smart in the 78 to the inside of the 40. And Emmanuel Hartnett trying to take the points lead at the end of this one in the number 4, trying to grab his first ever Napa Fan win. We've had a lot of first-time winners recently, especially over there in the Hers Dash Series. Haven't had one yet in the Turkey Hill Series, but this is a guy that could get his first ever win in the Turkey Hill Series and on Napa Fan in general. He's right behind the 78 of Cody Smart. Cody Smart was a Final Four driver in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series season number 5. You know he's a good driver. But I don't think he's going to be able to hold off the hard-charging Emmanuel Hartnett in the number 4. He's going to get to the inside of Smart and take the lead on lap 10 of 15. So Emmanuel Hartnett's going to lead lap number 10. It's 5 laps to go in the Armory Digital 250. Here comes Ferdinand Gabat. How about Ryan Madden, another guy who could take the points lead here in this one. He comes into this race 10 points off. And here he is on the inside lane moving his way up, but is it too early? Not too far behind him. As a matter of fact, right behind him, it's Matt Tuck in the 48, who's 12 points off the points lead. Whitlock is stuck on the outside, falling back, so great opportunity for Matt Tuck, Ryan Madden, Emmanuel Hartnett to possibly take the points lead back, but I think they're getting up front a little too early. Not too far behind those guys are the last 2 winners here in the Turkey Hill Series. John Arndt, who won in California, and Saturday's winner, Garrett Zenor, who won at Texas. But the number 5 of Ryan Madden takes the lead on lap 11 of 15. We got to watch here for Stapleton and Brock. They are close back in here. I really do not want to see them crash again, but boy, they're coming close there. Like I said earlier on, they can go 4 wide here and make it work most of the time, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyways, Matt Tuck to the inside of Ryan Madden for the lead. John Arndt, Garrett Zenor. We got 3 winners this season on the inside lane. The Daytona winner, the California winner, and the Texas winner. There goes John Arndt, trying to get a run to the inside of Matt Tuck for the lead on lap 12 of 15. When we cross the line next time by, it's only going to be 3 laps to go here in this race. How about Clint Buchanan, a part-time driver here in the number 17, working his way on this inside lane here. Wouldn't it be something if a part-time driver got this win here today? He's actually got 2 part-time drivers behind him in Isaac Nichols and Nate Bell. Both of those guys part-time drivers. But behind them is the guy who won this race last season. I do believe he might not have won this race. And I know Nathan Stapleton won at least one of the Armory Digital races last season, and he ended up winning the championship. This is a champion we're dealing with here, and he's on this inside lane, ready to move his way through the field. Anyways, Garrett Zenor leading the field right now in the 07. Clint Buchanan to the inside of him for the lead, and he's got his part-time buddies right behind him. Clint Buchanan leading the field in number 17. It's going to be 2 to go when we cross the line this time. This thing is getting tight. There goes the 0. Isaac Nichols trying to get around the 17. Can't quite do it. Clint Buchanan's going to stay out front for now. It does appear Stapleton's going to get stuck in the middle lane. He's not going to win if he gets stuck there. We got a lot of veteran drivers here on the inside. Max Newworth, Trey Bartow, Cameron Gaju looking to get this win. Gaju knows how to win here at Armory Digital. Remember, he got the outside lane to work on the truck race in season number 1, if anybody remembers that. I actually made a comment on that in the Hers Dash Series race, because that's the same thing that happened in that race. And that may be the same thing that happens in this race. We're just going to have to see. Armory Digital can surprise us. Nate Bell trying to grab his first ever Napa fan wins to the inside of Isaac Nichols for the lead. But here come the veterans. Max Newworth, Trey Bartow, who is last in the points of all the full-time drivers, and Cameron Gaju. Newworth 3 wide for second as they take the white flag. Nate Bell leads it with 1 lap to go, but I don't think he's going to win it. There goes Max Newworth to the inside of the 15 for the lead. Trey Bartow, Cameron Gaju. How about Marty Johnson in the 20 trying to get something to happen down there? Can't quite do it. No help for Marty Johnson. Going to be one of these 3 guys. It's either going to be Newworth, Bartow, or Gaju. And Newworth might be able to get it, but Bartow's trying here in the 2. Newworth's pulling away in the 97. And here comes Cameron Gaju in the 25. He's going to get a run to the inside of Max Newworth, I think. He's going to put Bartow on the outside, and it's going to be a race between Cameron Gaju and Max Newworth for this one. It's not even going to be a race because Newworth clears him, and Max Newworth wins the Armory Digital 250 here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. The veteran drivers have really showed their strength this season. We opened up with a rookie winner in Matt Tuck, but since then it has been all veteran drivers winning in the Turkey Hill Series, from Tristan Allen to Matt Dalio to John Arndt, Garrett Zenor, and now Max Newworth gets it done here at Armory Digital. A good race there at the end. I thought Gaju would get to the inside of him coming to the line, but Newworth closed the door on him, and Newworth took the lead away from Nate Bell in that final lap and was able to get the best lap, the last one, and get the win here in the Armory Digital 250. Cameron Gaju second. Trey Bartow, is really good to see him get a great finish. He is, I think, only have 44 points in the standings right now coming into this race, but he's going to almost double that with this finish here today at Armory Digital. A good run for Trey Bartow. How about Clint Buchanan, part-time driver, and Nate Bell, another part-time driver. As a matter of fact, almost all the part-time drivers finished in the top 10. You see Tyler Ariddy, however, finishing in 11th place. But Clint Buchanan, Nate Bell, Jack Porkins, Isaac Nichols, Nicholas Amadio, our last winner, Garrett Zenor, and Ryan Madden, the top 10 at the end of this one. And I really don't know what the points leader is going to be. I kind of think it's going to be Ryan Madden, because he got a 10th place finish in this one. And I do believe the 19 fell back to 26th. So yeah, I think it's going to be Ryan Madden in the points lead at the end of the day here at Armory Digital. But you guys will see the points at the end of the video. There are the rest of the results right there. Dan Smith Jr., Jonathan Skivnicki, Matt Dalio, and Alex Bonk were the only guys failing to finish in this one here today as they were involved in that crash on lap number 3. Anyways, congratulations to Max Neuwirth for getting his, oh boy, I forget how many wins he has, but he is up there. He is up there. He has either 10 or 11 wins, and I think this might be his 12th career win on NAPAFan. I think. I could be wrong, but he's definitely got double digits in the wins now. I know that much, and a good win for the number 97 to Max Neuwirth. 44 points for that race team here in the Turkey Hill Series. Next race is good old Talladega on Saturday for the, I still don't know what it is, 300, because I can't remember if I kept it Chevrolet or not. But we'll just see when you guys see it on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. That'll be a good one, and I hope you guys stick around for that one. But anyways, congratulations to Max Neuwirth for getting the win here in the Armory Digital 250. Here are the points for the Turkey Hill Series, and thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys later.